Bringing up Mr. Jonathan Smith.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Jonathan Smith at DWF Law. I'm sorry I'm unable to take your call at the moment. If you'd like to leave your name and number, I will of course get back in touch with you as soon as I am able. Thank you.
Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Yes, hello, good afternoon, Mr. Smith. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. It's now 103rd message that I'm leaving you. I've left you 102 previous messages from the 18th of October 2023. Today is 29th of January 2024, and the time is getting to be about 20 to 12. Once again, leaving yourself a daily message as I have been doing on all previous occasions. You're refusing to engage with me. You're refusing to look to resolve the situation, knowing the full fact that you don't need to engage with me because the reality is that you have, you know the fact that the local authority are basically the grand masters and orchestrators of everything that's happening here, because it's to their financial interest to have this matter continue to go forward. It's clearly not in your client's best interest when there's a clear avenue available to them to have. There was a clear avenue available to them to have got paid their rental income, because me and my brother are entitled to housing benefit. If only your client had given us the tenancy agreement. The tenancy agreement would have enabled both me and my brother to be housed, and also for us to make applications for housing benefit, which your client would have then been paid for. It's now coming to be 2 years that your client has not been paid, and yet the situation is still in this predicament because you're acting nefariously without engaging with me, and as a consequence of which I have had substantial funds stolen from the property which I'm holding your client liable for. Every day that goes by is a further liability that's been created because you are refusing to simply engage with me and yet running to the courts. I know the fact that it's been a week later since you had looked to ambush me in the courts, and I've still not received a court order from Judge Louise Wilcox, who clearly has been brought off to railroad and rubber stamp your court orders for you in clear prejudice to myself as a litigant in person. I mean, I'm still waiting to get these orders a week later, and no doubt the next hearings are going to be equally a whitewash, which is all contrived. It's all geared to your best interest and benefit, to me and my brother's clear detriment. It's now been 174 days that my brother's been kidnapped from my care. Also, your client can win in a case that is being commissioned from them by the local authority. This is completely ridiculous, Mr. Smith. I urge you to contact me to look to resolve this matter in any out of court settlement, because ultimately what's happening here is that you are evidently colluding and conspiring with the authorities. It's undeniable now at this stage why you would refuse to engage with me and yet put in this frivolous applications for a gas safety inspection. It costs 40 to 50 pounds to get a gas safety inspection done privately. I could have done that privately and your client could have paid me, but this is the reality. It's got nothing to do with a gas safety inspection. It's basically looking to stage and set me up to entrap me, to basically look to vilify me and further criminalize me. That's how you and your associates and organization operate. You look to vilify innocent people under the guise that you're looking to act in the best interest of the law under your professional edicts, when the reality is that it is you yourself are like trying to be utilizing dirty legal tactics such as sending me legal documents on the day or the day before to overwhelm me, so I don't have an opportunity to fully read them. These are all you've employed on this case, and on all previous cases too. The local authority has employed so many dirty legal tactics, one of which I'm reminding myself is where you were saying that I need to give you a gas safety inspection due to an injunction order that was made regarding a mental capacity assessment. That's how desperate you were getting, Mr. Smith. And Mr. Smith, you've been getting quite desperate, haven't you, grassing me up for YouTube regarding the videos I'm publicizing regarding our conversation here, and everything else. It's just clearly,
Time up in 10 seconds.
It's clearly pusillanimous conduct and behavior on your part, where you're refusing to engage me like a little child, but running to the courts and asking them to rubber stamp orders to my detriment. There will be consequences to this conduct and behavior inevitably.
Your message has reached maximum length. Message deposited. Thank you for calling.
It will be exposed. It'll be all fully exposed one day. I mean, they can't get away with this, whatever they're trying to do.